very loose game offensively. A lot of open court plays, and both teams were scoring, and the defense wasn't very good on either end. I didn't think we certainly didn't play well at all defensively. And, give credit to Miami. They made a couple plays in the second half. We took the lead, and they went on maybe it was an 8 or 9-0 run, and kind of take it back and really get control. And we just didn't play well enough to win.
There were two stretches, one per half, where you guys were scoreless and they went on those big runs. What was the problem in those two stretches?
The first half, it was turnovers. We had 3 or 4 turnovers that led to runouts where, they're making layups and 2-on-1s and things that we usually don't do. And second half, early, we took a couple quick shots again. Talked about it at halftime, that we needed to move the ball, and we just didn't stay patient. And I thought that was part of the problem. And to their credit, they, I thought they had a nice mix. They went inside out. Kaji really hurt us, obviously, in the first half. They got the best of both. They made 9 threes, and they got some interior scoring, which is, when you do that, you're hard to guard. Tonight they did.
Sorry for stepping in. Malcolm Grant had kind of been struggling for them. Just curious what you had seen from him before the game, what you thought of that tonight.
Oh, we know he's a good player. We certainly were trying to take away his 3-point shot as best we could. He got a couple of them when, loose court, broken court situations. That's when it's hard to account for guys like that. So we certainly were playing him as a shooter, and he made shots.
You talk about things you were doing uncharacteristic. The defensive letdowns that you hadn't had this season, what's causing that?
I don't really know. I thought we got a little spread out at times. I felt like we were a little bit on an island a couple times and not really maybe defending quite as tight as a team as we needed to. And they took advantage of a couple of those situations. And then I just think we had some breakdowns where the looseness of the game allowed them to get free and get a couple open shots that where we didn't buckle down, bear down, and do some of the things we needed to do.
That last possession, what were you guys trying to do there?
The end of the game, we were trying. We had 2 options. We were throwing it to. If we gave it to Andre on the run, we would. We knew that would be hard, so we threw it to Tanner, and then we're going to leave Tanner up to make a decision on whether to advance it, hit ahead, do something. And, he obviously tried to pass to Andre, which was a little bit ill-advised.
Brad, how are they different from the team that you prepared for last year under Hague? They got Larry Hague here now. And how are they a different team to prepare for? What do you think of them last year, this year?
I mean, they have similar players. I think Kaji really helps them because he allows them to stretch. He's a guy that can shoot threes, and he still has great size where he scored as a 5 tonight against us, but he's also makes threes, so he can stretch you. Defensively, they play man now primarily, and Frank played zone, but the personnel is very similar. Last year they were trying to go inside out at times through Reggie, and this year they're doing it with Kaji and Reggie, and they get Malcolm Grant threes, and Duran Scott puts pressure on him penetrating. He made 2 threes tonight. He's not normally a very good 3-point shooter, but he made 2 big shots. So I think their personnel is very similar, if not better, maybe. I don't know. It's just the defense is different. A little simpler offensively, maybe. Handle things well.
Understanding how difficult it is to win on the road in this league, how frustrating it is that you had 2 of these.
Yeah, it's really frustrating that we've had chances twice now, and it's been a little bit of the story of our season that we just haven't been able to find ways to grind out some of these close games. We've been close. We're usually a little bit behind and we're trying to make, a couple stops and a score. It's more than that, usually it's a couple stops and about 2 or 3 scores at the end, and we just haven't been able to do it. Unfortunately, it's really because of some of the play before that. I mean, the play before that needs to be better to put us in a position where maybe we have a lead late. We haven't really had leads. Boston College and now here in Miami, in the last 3 or 4 minutes we're behind again. It's been a little bit of that several times this year.
Any other questions, guys? Okay, thank you. Thank you.